Well, good evening, everyone. Just enjoying the river that God has blessed me with. Beautiful, ain't it? I'm making this video because we ain't the strong people we used to be. Everybody has their fragile emotions. Wears their emotions on their sleeves. We as a nation get offended too easily. Now, my great-grandmother was Hungarian Jew. She lived in a village called Chop, Hungary. You spell it C-S-A-P, Hungary. She had a reason to complain because her and her brother, great-uncle Joseph, escaped. And when they went back to their village in Chop, Hungary, everything was gone. Their whole village, their family was dead and bombed by Adolf Hitler. They had a reason to complain, but they didn't. They didn't hold any grudges, and when they came back to this fine country of ours, Uncle Joseph enlisted into the military, and he made something of his life, and Grandma opened up a hotel. They didn't make excuses. And we have all these school shootings because kids getting bullied and all of that. And I know bullying has to be hard on somebody. But here's my thing. I mean, I was taught a long time ago to fight back. I never had a bully the whole time I was in school. Which I'm a tall man now and I weigh nearly 200 pounds. But back then, I was a skinny little kid that was short for my age. But if we just had more kids fighting back and taking up for themselves, you wouldn't have all this nonsense like school shootings and all of that. But their parents don't teach them how to defend themselves. Me, I ain't been, thank God above in Jesus' name, I ain't been in a fight in over 10 years. And I aim to keep it that way. But nowadays, if someone gets beat up, someone will get shot later on because they don't let it go. Me, when I used to defend myself or had beef with a guy, we'd meet on the dirt road or we'd meet somewhere and hash it out. And the better man won. There was no, getting mad and killing somebody later on because people they would get whooped and they would move on. The better man won. Now you cannot mention God. You can't mention politics without somebody getting butt hurt. And that's what ticks me off about today because we have too many criers. Too many people crying because they get their little feelings hurt. Which I don't give a dang. You can cry all you want to. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak what I believe in. But the backbone in America has left a long time ago. Since the parents want to start spoiling their kids. Since we had to play patty cake with everybody's emotions. We need to do better, y'all, because the incoming generations, we're just getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And it's pathetic. We need to start doing what we need to do to make the incoming generation strong again. Because this has gotten ridiculous. And like I said, the generation from where my grandma was, they didn't make excuses. Time to quit making excuses, boo-hooing about our pathetic lives and start making something of ourselves again. How about we put the backbone back in America?